G'day, patchworkers. You know what? I'm going to keep going.
Yes, endure.
So this is what happens, is you say something and then you immediately regret it.
Yeah.
And you go, that's not the energy that I want to start this with. And nor do I ever say g'day like that to anyone.
I say g'day heaps.
Yeah, but not like, g'day, patchworkers. I don't think that's me at all.
You know what?
But sometimes they come out. Like the last one, you were like, you said some crazy thing.
Hey, I have fun with it.
No,
I have fun with it.
I'm not saying you're not having fun with it. You're obviously having a lot of fun with it. I tried to have fun with it then, but then immediately regret it.
You know your tone of your g'day patchworkers? That was you running a course. Some course. And everyone, it's adults in front of you sitting down and you come in to teach them the thing. Yeah, g'day, everybody.
G'day, everybody. This is ceramics for adults. Now, it's something we should have learnt as kids. That's what I believe. Yep. So, as we promised in the main episode, really, there's a story behind this, but the main thrust of what we wanted to do... I can
give the story.
No, there is a story behind it, and we'll get to the story.
Okay.
But really, it's to play Nibbles, not Nibbles.
Oh, it's to play Nibbles, not Nibbles.
And it's mainly just to do this.
No, right. It's mainly just to do this. Gotta pump it up a bit, I reckon.
All right,
pump it up a little bit.
Yeah. It's mainly just to do this. G'day, Nibbles. What do you know? All right, Josh, tell us the story.
So, was invited to a cocktail party thing. It was kind of like, it sounded like it was a cocktail party. It was billed as a cocktail party.
Yeah.
The guy's getting into making cocktails, really loving it. Was like, have everyone around.
Wait. Sorry, hang on. It's a cocktail party for a guy who's getting into making cocktails?
Yeah, so at his house, he's like, come round, I'll make everyone some cocktails.
Sweet.
It'll be
Love
great.
that. Okay.
And we were sort of stopping in because we had somewhere else to go. So we'll have a bit of a couple of drinks there and then head off to the other thing. Mm-hmm. And then, so he's like, oh, you don't need to bring anything, just bring some nibbles. You can bring some nibbles. We go, okay, we can manage some nibbles. We're not staying there for a long time.
Yep.
Then we get a message and he's like, in response to the, hey, just wanted to check, do you need any ice? You know, that kind of thing of we're just stopping
Love that
in.
message.
Do you need anything like that? Mentioned firewood, not a problem. Can do. Go get some firewood from the servo.
He asked for firewood.
Yeah, that was weird, but
Can't nibble
fine.
on that.
But the weird one was then, in reference to the nibbles,
Yeah.
in terms of if you didn't want us to bring anything, bring some sausage rolls. And I was like, sausage rolls are not nibbles.
Sausage rolls aren't nibbles at all.
Sausage rolls that is a much more significant investment than nibbles. Nibbles, which we'll get into, and I'm sure.
Nibbles you've got to have in the pantry. I reckon Nibbles is something that you can open the pantry door.
That's a good threshold.
Without him having prompted bring Nibbles, and you go, what have we got in here that's nibbly?
Yes. Agreed.
Sausage rolls aren't in the pantry. That'd be rancid.
They would. It was shocking to me that someone would think that sausage rolls would be nibbles. That is something I think a host can provide.
Yeah.
But I don't think a guest that is told nibbles is on the hook for sausage rolls. I think the bar is much, much lower.
I agree. Sausage rolls means you have to go to the supermarket, go to the... Nibbles don't belong in the freezer aisle.
No,
Nibbles
they shouldn't.
should never be cooked.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Nibble, unless... No, it should never be cooked. I know
There'd be
a long time ago.
a rare example where a nibble would be cooked, and I can't think of it right now.
But to me, and I don't know if I'm going to spoil what's ahead, but
please.
It's peanuts, it's nuts, it's chips.
It is spoiling what's ahead. So let's leave that discussion for what's ahead, and let's make what's ahead right now.
Great.
Okay, so welcome to, and you know what? Nibble chat's great, and I don't love that we skip Nibbles chat.
Oh, you want to? Okay, we could stay on it.
Or more, but I feel like we're going to cover off this accidentally.
Yeah, so let's do this.
So let's get to this and then maybe get back to Nibbles chat.
for sure.
Yeah, okay. So Josh, welcome to Nibbles, not Nibbles. Now, I'm not sure exactly when to use that sound effect, but what I know is that it will be used. So, in Nibbles, not Nibbles, I'm going to give you the name of some foods, and you're going to tell me, nibble, not nibble. Okay?
And what does that sound effect of someone clearly biting into an apple represent?
That represents the start of a new nibble, not nibble.
Okay, all right, okay.
It could also mean a successful nibble.
Okay, is it like a timeout if I don't answer in time?
That's. It could also be that, yeah. So Josh, gonna start nice and easy.
Okay, great.
Doritos.
Doritos.
Nibbles, not nibbles.
That's Nibbles. It's 100% Nibbles.
I agree.
Big bag.
Yep.
Chippies.
It's
chuck 'em
probably
in a bowl.
it's probably already in your pantry.
Take a handful, put them in your hand, munch away.
They're nibbles.
They're nibble. You are nibbling on that. You're not filling up too much. You'll have a couple, a bit of taste. It's
Yes. I feel like also crunch is a big part of a
great.
nibble, right?
Crunch.
I could have used it at the time that I should have used it. Instead, I'll use it at an inappropriate time. Josh, nibbles, not nibbles. Corn chips and salsa.
Ooh.
And salsa.
That's good. I think that is Nibbles. But I think it's host supplied Nibbles.
Oh,
I don't think a guest
Love that
is
distinction.
bringing salsa as the Nibbles.
salsa, not nibbles. Corn chips,
Nibbles.
Nibbles.
100% Nibbles. Together.
together, not nibbles.
Not Nibbles. Yes, Nibbles.
but host provided.
Host provided Nibbles.
Yes.
Significant nibble. Are there degrees of Nibbles? No, it's Nibbles, not Nibbles. We can't go.
It's black or white,
yeah,
Josh.
Yeah. I think I'm happy for that to be Nibbles because I think you can also portion it out in a way that you see fit. So you can just have a tiny bit of salsa. But it is a little bit more prep. But I would comfortably, well, we'll get to it, but I think I would comfortably have other dips as Nibbles. So
Interesting. Okay, well, Josh, I mean, the segue would have been, I could have gone into one of these other options, but I'm going to go somewhere else. Party pies.
Ooh. That. Oh, damn it.
Josh,
That is
yeah.
tough. Again, I've got this distinction with host supplied. I think Nibbles. I think that to me speaks to on an invite some food supplied. It doesn't speak
Party pies.
It doesn't speak to Nibbles.
I agree with you
Yeah.
because party pies for me, they're a natural partnership with sausage rolls.
Yes, they are.
And we have firmly
Yes.
established that sausage rolls
Yes.
are not nibbles. But the point that you've made, some food supply,
Yeah.
that means party pies, sausage rolls, maybe some chippies.
Little bit, a little bit more signif. You got to
Yeah.
have a little bit more signif for some food supplied.
But if you went to a party now that said food supplied,
Some food
some
supplied.
food, some
Okay. Yes.
food supplied, yep. And the host always finds a back door to tell people what type of food is supplied.
Yeah,
Like they'll be like, oh, by the way, it's not dinner.
Yeah,
They need
eat
everyone to
before
know
you come.
after the fact.
eat
Yeah.
before you come.
But it's not. I forgot what I was saying. Anyway, move on. Not nibbles.
I think some food supplied. There's a significance to that.
Yeah.
That is like you could probably get away with not eating dinner and
Yep.
you'd be okay.
Yes.
But if it's just Nibbles, it's like if you don't eat, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
Before you
but
come
you can
here.
gorge on nibbles. It's just not a very wholesome meal.
Do you? I always feel like.
Remembered what I was saying. Sorry.
Okay, good. Do you always automatically feel bad when you have a lot of little nibbled things? Because isn't that what you're taught?
That's at childhood.
Yeah.
It's only a few of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you ate enough of that to fill you up like a dinner,
Yeah.
is that a problem?
It is a problem because
Okay.
they're calorie dense and nutritionally low. And so you need a lot of them to feel full, but full. You need a lot of them to feel full,
Okay.
but in doing so, you have
So,
eaten like a trash bag.
The Nibbles, this is the kind of stuff RFK is going to sort out.
Yeah.
He's going to get rid of them. Yeah.
He's right on top of Nibbles. Platform A. So at an adult party, what I was going to say is, at an adult party, you never see party pie sausage rolls anymore.
You don't.
Always see like a slider or a bao bun or some other sushi.
Yeah, it's got to be cooler. It's got to be cooler. Here's a question for you. Your party pie, right? It's thermonuclear in there.
Yeah.
How are you approaching it?
A really good question. So I would say top off if I have
Completely?
a plate. If I have a plate.
No plate, just in your hand.
Shit. But cool enough to hold.
Napkin. You're on a napkin?
Napkin.
You got a napkin with
top
it in there.
off.
Yeah, okay.
Top in the gob.
Oh, straight. Yeah. Okay. Right.
and then saucing the sauce to cool
Cooling
down
sauce. Great.
the
Bit of
filling.
aloe vera sauce.
Yeah.
So just blowing on it
What
a
about
bit.
you?
I think I will bite off a minimum of the crust
Yep.
just to sort of see what I'm dealing with in there.
Oh, so you peek into the inside.
Yeah, so I'll just bite in a bit and then get a little bit of it, and then I'm like, cool. Well, at least I got a tiny hole. I can blow into that tiny hole.
No way.
Yeah, and then
you try
see-
to cool it through that tiny little
Yeah,
hole.
yeah.
What about the rest of it?
Yeah, maybe I should do holes
It's like
on
a little
either
convection
end.
oven.
It gets hot very quickly. Put my fries in that party pie. Oh, they are crisp and delicious.
That is a great idea.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
You open up, you do a little bite like a straw, and you put the.
Be like a mini shepherd's pie, wouldn't it?
That is fantastic, Josh.
Let's do that. But what I was saying is maybe I should bite a little on one side, bite a little on the other side, just to get that airflow going
Oh,
through.
really good. You get like little.
Little wind tunnel, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That's again very clever. It's like when you make a sandcastle, and you always have like the bridge at the bottom,
What?
or the moat.
What do you mean it's like?
So you know when you're building a sandcastle,
Yeah.
and then you
30 years ago, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. End of story. Josh, nibbles, not nibbles. Alan's snakes.
Oh, yeah, I think that's Nibbles.
Nibbles,
I
no
think that's
crunch
Nibbles.
factor.
No crunch factor.
But it's nibbles, right?
It is a Nibbles, but I would be surprised to see them.
So nibbles isn't about crunch factor as much as it's about the size, portion size.
I think size and I think coming in a bag is huge. I think if it
I
comes,
mean, that's disgusting. Josh.
I think if they arrive in a bag, if they're inside a bag and there's a lot of small things of them, I think you're pretty comfortable that you're looking at some nibbles.
Yeah. So Alan's snakes, nibbles.
Yep, confirmed.
I've got heaps on this list. Popcorn,
That's nibbles, 100%.
100% nibbles.
Yeah, for sure.
So you bring, because it's like chips, right?
I think another big factor is if you are inclined to put a bunch in one hand and feed out of that, I think that's a good sign that it's a nibble.
I feel like popcorn, though, less inclined to be nibbles as chips because people really get their grotty mitts into the bowl to get a big handful. I'd rather they did that in a bowl of chips.
So you think that's not nibbles because people grab too many of
I
them?
think hygiene needs to be a factor with nibbles.
Oh, okay. So what are you classifying popcorn as? Snacks.
Snack.
Oh, okay. I didn't think about snacks.
But I
as a
kind of
term.
feel like maybe popcorn is a nibble for the self.
nibble for the self.
Yep. So self nibble, but not really like party nibble.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Sure. I'll accept that.
Okay. Tim Tams.
That's not nibbles.
Not nibbles.
I don't think that's nibbles.
Just gonna race through these last
okay,
three.
great.
Bar nuts.
Nibbles.
Easy. Sushi.
Not nibbles.
And to round out nibbles, not nibbles. Round one of nibbles, not nibbles.
Okay.
Flatbread and hummus.
Ooh. Yeah, nibbles.
Nibbles?
I think that's nibbles.
I reckon it's not nibbles.
Oh. I was going to say bread and dip. I reckon that's nibbles.
I reckon water crackers and hummus is nibbles. Flatbread and hummus.
Flatbread is too much. What about if there were some carrot sticks?
Carrot sticks are nibbles.
That's nibbles.
Yeah.
But the flatbread is too much for you.
I think flatbread's a bit artisan for a nibble.
What if it was ripped up
by you?
just by the host? It was just all ripped up already. You didn't have to rip it up yourself. It was all in quite small individual bits.
Yeah, but again, I think this is stuff that you're bringing. If you've been asked to bring nibbles and you bring flatbread, that's not nibbles.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, because nibbles should be, it should be dainty.
Nibbles
some way,
should
I
be
think.
dainty, small. I think hygiene's still a factor for me.
Okay.
And I think crunch, there's a bit of, there has to be a bit of crunch.
Crunches are good.
Unless sweet.
Unless sweet. Yeah, then you can do. Yeah, I think there's some good metrics in there.
Okay.
I think there's some great metrics in
That's
there.
nibbles, not nibbles. Great. Wow, holy crap. I'm done with the nibbles chat, I think. I think we really fleshed that out.
I think we nailed it.
Yeah, well, let me get that going again. I think we both wore ourselves out with that laugh.
It was a lot.
Yeah,
It was a
I've got
funny moment.
nothing left.
gassed. Absolutely gassed. That's what you want from this show.
Yeah.
You want to walk away feeling we left everything on the field.
On the table.
On the table.
Yeah.
Or in the bag.
Thank you so much, Patchworkers. We really appreciate, as always, you giving a little bit of your time and your money for this bonus patch. It does keep the show going. Hosting costs a lot. Subscriptions cost a lot.
Yes.
We make $0.
Yeah, we did not pay ourselves out for this show.
But we don't have to put... Well, we do sometimes. But because of Patreon, we do not have to always put money into this show of our own money, which makes it way easier for it to be a sustainable long-term thing for us.
Yeah.
Because it's something that we can do that we really enjoy that only costs us our time, which we are more than happy to give up.
So thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, it is actually very, very much appreciated, and I echo Christian's sentiments wholly.
Holy. All right.
Bye, guys.
See ya. Peace.